How are we all doing? I hope everyone's keeping well out there. So I've been messing around the workshop for the last 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks since I put a video out. The last one was on that Siemens FC 535 TV, and I believe it's an FM 100 chassis, and a bit of a frame output issue with it. We only get half frame, but it has a thyristor frame output stage, so I haven't done any more with it. I'm after putting it in the corner there behind where the camera is. What else was I doing? I was messing with this. I was making a video on this. It's a Panasonic DR26, and it says on the back it's in model RF 2600 LBA radio. Got this in very poor condition. All the switches were very noisy. It was caked in grease, and I had made a video about this, but it just turned into a disaster. I lost half the video off my phone and what have you, so I just not gonna bother with it. But I cleaned it all up. I stripped it down, washed the cabinet in the sink with hot water, and put all the knobs into the ultrasonic bath. Replaced a blown dial bulb with a nice green high brightness LED, and to defuse the light out of the LED I roughed it up with a bit of emery paper. That worked out quite well. And I replaced the switch here on the bandwidth. The switches are crap on it. They're slide switches, but they're just they're very poor quality switches. It's not great, but it's not bad either, I suppose. But I'll bring you in and give you a look at it, and then I'll talk about some other crap I have. And we can have a little listen to it here. I'll turn off the old noisy workshop lights. These get favourable reviews. But you know, it's no Eddystone or whatever. I replaced this with a toggle switch here. I super glued it in, but it's I only used a little tiny dab of super glue, so if I get the appropriate slide switch in the future, I shouldn't have any issue replacing it. The knob off the pre-select for shortwave here is somewhere on the bench. I fell under some stuff, and the shaft is broken off this switch here, which turns on the pre-select, and you can select either whip or external antenna. But I just leave it off, so it's straight through on the wire antenna, the long wire for shortwave, which is what I want. So I'll have a listen to it. It's on 198 at the minute. It's a nice little green LED, which looks quite nice actually in the dark.
What is a city for?
Emergency team has said 720 new cases of COVID-19.
On the
FM is actually very good on it.
In me that's slow. Only Ashburn South. Traffic and travel.
It is, you know, maybe technically flawed, maybe it's a little image. So by powering away the is
one single treatment. The tongue. Green parties. To junction 7 with delays to padding.
A medium wave.
José Ángel, gracias por atender.
Group Champions League, and were well beaten 4-0. Telefunken. Crammed. As you
Although land prices have been good this year.
.im. Part exchange and finance available. This infomercial is brought to you by Bespoke Group.
National Lottery. Play online on.
Сына расположена у подножия. Über Prüfungsbericht
lezioni dalla digitali.
Right, so you get the idea. So that's what I was messing around with, but yeah, a bit more work to do on it, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So that's the crack with that. I'm going to put a TV up on the bench, another one. I want to have a quick look at it. Over the dust out and that. So I'll be with you in a minute. Right, a rather large indeed Telefunken Pale Colour MR283. Now, I got this recently, and of course in my excitement I says I have to bring this in and try it. So I brought it into the house and I sat it up on the worktop. The good lady helped me carry it in actually, and I plugged it in and it come up. I says, oh, that's great. Then of course, what did it proceed to do? It proceeded to fill the kitchen full of smoke, and of course we know what happened. Our little friend, a reefer cap went in it. Haven't had the back off it yet. Pops on straight away, but yeah, we'll show in a picture on it, or see if we can show in a picture on it, and then we'll pop the back off and hoover the dust out with them. You know, I think there's anything backwards here, I suppose, but let's see what happens. Oh, where's that? It even has a SCART connection on it, believe it or not. Oh, and it's banned from the house. Not only because of the smoke, but she can hear the 625 line whistle on it. And she says it's very, very loud, which isn't good. Now, we need to figure out how to We're not there yet. Don't. Right, I'm going to pause this and try and figure out how to tune it in. Okay, I couldn't figure that out at all, so I went for plan B. I'm feeding it in through the SCART. The convergence is crap. That's the first thing I noticed about it. It's not very good at all. And I'd be surprised if there's any convergence controls on it. Just seems to be out by the same amount all the way across the face of the tube. Yeah, it's out quite a bit. I wouldn't be too happy with that at all. Good healthy yellow tube in her though. It's nice and bright. You see, there's a lot of video games, arcade games going around with the same CRTs in them that are completely knackered. I'd say someone would love to get their hands on this for the tube. Let's put now a test card up. Thank you, Mikey. This doesn't look too bad there. You can't really notice the convergence as much on the camera, I don't think, but it isn't great at all. First thing, yeah, most people wouldn't have even noticed. It's a fine big television. Right, I'll spin it around, whip the back off. Okay, so it's dirty, but it's not as dirty as I would have expected it to be. There's not a whole lot in here either. But I'll take the chassis out, I think. Give it a bit of a hoover and we'll tidy it up. Well, I have to say, I agree with the wife. I can hear the 625 line whistle on this myself now, and it's deafening. Might not come out on the camera, but it is very loud. Some of them were. She's dated the 5th of January 93, so she's a very modern set. I'd imagine it's one of the last ones to come out where you can see the whole face of the CRT like that. Not the way they were all sort of enclosed in plastic then and squared off, sort of around that time. So it might have been a lower end set, I don't know. Convergence isn't great on it, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. It was probably like that from year one. Most people don't notice them things anyway, you know. But that's it. That's all I have to say about that. I'll do another video on something else that might be a bit more interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again in the next one. I hope you're all minding yourselves out there. Good luck for now.